Welcome back. We are in the Veiled Alliance, and we are going to go and talk to Matthias, who is up here. I realise I've been calling him Matthias, and it shouldn't be, it should be Matthias, though I'll probably forget and call him Matthias again. Finster, come in and make yourself comfortable. Was there something I can do for you? We have lots of talking to do. I wanted to ask your advice. What is the Veiled Alliance all about? I was curious about you, Matthias. Tell me about the other Veil members. I won't disturb you anymore. Goodbye. I wanted to ask your advice. Of course, the role of leader is primarily one of advising. What did you want to ask? Why would the Draxons come to Tyr? For the same reasons that bandits come. They feel they can get away with their crimes since Tyr no longer has a sorcerer king. I am, however, suspicious as to why the dragon would come to Tyr. It offers nothing the dragon could not take from its home in Erdraxa. Knowing that motive could be crucial to preventing its coming. What do you think the dragon's motive is? I can only guess at this point, and guessing about your enemy is a dangerous game. It would not surprise me, though, if the dragon is the least of our worries. What could be worse than a dragon? It's an excellent question. The ambition of vicious men. They would play with the destruction of Athas itself to satisfy their hunger. I don't know, I still think it's like a dragon's probably worse. What do you know about Erdraxa? Erdraxa is a dreadful city in the middle of the Sea of Silt. Nothing but evil tales have ever come out of it. Now it seems that evil has decided to spawn more than just stories. How can I help stop the Draxons? Right now I need more information on the Draxons. Aleka can put you in contact with our spies in Tyr. Her office is just west of the entry hall. What is the Veiled Alliance all about? We're like most cells of the Veil, doing our best to protect preservers and help Athas survive the ravages of defilers. Each chapter of the Veil works independently towards these goals. How independent are the chapters? The name is the only thing shared between the chapters in each city. We each pursue our own goals in our own time and with our methods. Isn't that a bit inefficient? Perhaps, but it is much safer. Since I have no contact with any cells apart from the ones in Tyr, I could not betray them if I were captured. How have things changed since Kalak died? Very little. True, we do not suffer persecution from the Templars as much, but the information you found in their offices just proves that the respite will be short-lived, and of course the dangers faced by preservers are not limited to Templars. The headquarters is a strange building. Tyr, you may know, was built atop an even more ancient city, which this building was a part of. It was once called a bathhouse. If you can believe it, the sunken areas were once filled with water that people used to soak in. What is the history of Tyr's chapter? The Veiled Alliance chapter in Tyr was founded some 500 years ago and led by a mage of legendary power for over 3 centuries. For 3 centuries. Probably not a human. If you are interested, there is a book in the archives east of my room, which tells the full story. We probably won't read it. It's going to take too long. I was curious about you, Matthias. I am a simple man, having lived long enough to realise life's blessed pleasures as small ones, a drink of cool water and a friend to talk with. What more could you ask? Do you have ambitions for the Veil? Survival is the primary goal of us all, and it is difficult enough to achieve it. Making that struggle somewhat more bearable is what I want to achieve. What about ridding Athas of evil? That's a big ambition. Going out to look for trouble is more Romila's style. My experience has taught me that evil seeks the path of greatest resistance. If you are meant to do battle against evil, it will find you soon enough. You must have more interest than that. There are my studies, of course. That massive tome in my room is the accumulation of my life's work. What do you study? History is a great passion of mine, and particularly magical practices and influences. It's remarkable how turning points in history coincide with the advent or re-emergence of a particular magic. What exactly is in that tome of yours? It's probably hollowed out and full of booze. Beware of that tome. It is capable of causing great harm to anyone not properly trained. Apart from containing the results of my studies, the book contains magic of many kinds. Use at your own risk. Its contents can produce many unwanted effects. This is true. If we look at it, it has a random effect which can either help or harm us. So we might look at it. We might avoid it. We shall see. Tell me about other Veil members. The Veil headquarters here has many of the finest members. Romila, Sylvain, Aleka, Namdi, and many others are the most reliable. Who is Romila? Romila is second in command here and one of our more, shall I say, active members. She and her Divergence supporters are meeting right now in the second room. That's in the southeast corner of the headquarters. We're probably going to go there. What do you mean by active? Romila prefers the direct approach to solving our problems with the Templars, or anything else for that matter. As she says, if there were no Templars, we would have no problems. Killing is not the answer, it seems. That seems like sound reasoning to me. Everyone has their own opinion. I think we should keep everyone has their own opinion. Indeed, they do. You sound annoyed about that, Matthias. I'd like to hear about Sylvain. Sylvain is our healer. Unfortunately, she is kept all too busy, and I worry that even her exceptional talents will be overtaxed. Rare is the time you will not find her in the sick room. Why is Sylvain always busy? This is a dangerous operation that you've involved yourself in. I would have thought your foray into the Templar's offices would have taught you that. You're being very snarky with me. What is exceptional about her talents? That, I'm sure, is for her to say. Clerical magic is not my strong point. All I know is that she has done something with the font in the sick room to give the water restorative properties. Where is the sick room? Take the main corridor south past the entrance hall, and the sick room is the second door on the west. What can you tell me about Namdi? You can tell me how to pronounce his name. I think it's Namdi. Namdi is a special case here. He's more of a permanent guest than an actual member of the Vale. Why do you say he isn't an actual member? Namdi pursues his own agenda, which happens to be parallel with the Vale's. Still, he's in his own world and pays little heed to the outside realities. What is Namdi's agenda? Namdi is a purist seeking knowledge for its own sake. He's as likely to touch off something destructive as he is something helpful. We're not going to ask all of these things because we'll be here for a very long time. Will you tell me about Aleka? Aleka is my right hand, and my left hand for that matter. Without her, I would have no time for my studies or many of the errands that... Start again. I would have no time for my studies or the many errands I perform to ensure the Vale's safety and preparedness. What is Divulgence? The Veiled Alliance is a secret organisation, not because defilers wield such great power, but because the very people we seek to help will strike out against any form of magic. The supporters of Divulgence think the secrecy should end. Where do you stand on the issue? Divulgence is a foolhardy notion that ignores the realities of the world. Athos has been too deeply scarred to ever accept the naive notions that Divulgence requires. Well, possibly, but that seems very dismissive. Let's not ask too many questions again. Let's change subject. Let's go and do some things. Yes, a little profit in the matter. I feel like I've kind of pissed him off. He seems snarky. And as you're snarky, I'm going to take your things. I'm taking this. That's mine now. Thank you. And I'm going to take this one. Taking things. We are a common thief. We will take everything. Can't look at this or any of these things. Can't look at that. I think that's just decorative rather than can do anything with it. Anything here? There's a bag, some stuff. That we can look at the book, but as he said, it might harm us, so we'll consider that another time. I don't think I can look at any of these things. No. Okay, let's go and listen to Romila give her talk, which I think is down here somewhere. She's around here somewhere. Oh, look at that, another chest. Can I get it? Can I take it? I can. I'm going to have a look inside these chests. And a bag. I think the bags are empty and the chests have things in them. But you don't get in trouble for stealing. It's okay. We're borrowing them. We'll give them back one day. We're never going to give them back. Our stuff now. These are just VA members. They do give them names and you can talk to them, but they don't really give you any useful information. Right, let's go and find Romila, who is down here. She's extremely agitated, walking around her empty bath. As you step into the meeting room, you see an intense woman rallying her followers. The respect she invokes shows clearly in their faces. The time to act is now. We have hidden in the shadows long enough. Kalak has been dead for months, and what have we done with our freedom? Nothing. Romila is right. Fear is our only enemy now. The common peoples want the defilers driven from the land as much as we do. All we must do is teach them the truth about our magic. But the people are not ready to accept magic in any form. Divulgence, if carried out, must be done slowly, like the gathering of dew, one drop at a time until the bowl is full. Romila turns and notices you in the doorway. She raises her hand and gestures to you. Here are the new Alliance members. How do you stand on divulgence, friend? We have options. I know the things she'll want us to say, and we kind of want her on our good side. We want to be on her good side, even. So I think we're going to say, what is divulgence? Caution, I say. She's not going to want that. Take the fight straight to the enemy. Excuse me, I'm in the wrong room. I think we're going to say take the fight straight to the enemy. A true warrior for justice. You and I will be fast friends. When I first heard of your unassuming ways with the Templars, I thought you were meek, but I see I was wrong. What exactly is divulgence? We know, but we want to listen to the meeting. Simply put, divulgence is the idea that we in the Alliance should lift our veils and reveal to the public that we are wizards, that not all magic users are evil like the Defilers. This, we feel, can only strengthen us in our fight. What exactly are you fighting for? Look around you. Athas is a tortured world where even breathing can be painful when the hot winds blow. We fight so a cool breeze will not be smothered with dust, so that a spring can nourish life before it is dried up. It is the Defilers who make Athas like this, and so it is to them we take the fight. A righteous cause. How can I help? I appreciate the guile you showed in getting the information from the Templars, but now is not the time for secrecy. I think I know where the Draxons of yours are hiding. We must hit them soon and hit them hard. Sounds like a good way to get killed. You are right. To meet death in the name of life is the only death I will accept. She's a firebrand. Won't the people simply hunt you down? They may. They may see the blasted land around them and know it was caused by magic. No. They see the blasted land around them and know it was magic that caused the destruction. What they don't know is that only magic can heal Athas of its wounds. That is what we live and die for. What does Matthias say about all of this? Matthias wants to keep the Veld Alliance a secret society, and we respect his leadership. However, Matthias knows it is a changing world we live in, and that the debate over divulgence can only provide us with more options. Come to my quarters later. They are straight down the corridor to the west. We can speak quietly there. Romila and the other members speak among themselves for a few moments before the meeting breaks up. They leave very quickly. Goodbye. Hello, are you still there? You are still there, VA member. We won't talk to you just yet. You're still there. Sometimes they disappear. No, you're still there. Okay. Let's go and speak to some of the other VA members. There's Romila. We'll leave you for a minute because you've got a quest for us. Let's go and see Sylvain. Sylvain can heal our wounds. I don't know if we need healing, but it's nice anyway. Hello, Sylvain. Hello, you must be Finster, the new recruit, the one who was with Akula when she died. Those Draxons got the death they deserved. Yes, I only wish I could have known her. She is a healer, so I think we'll say I only wish I could have known her. She was a wonderful child, though too much like Romila, I'm afraid, always running off without thinking what she's getting into. Now then, what can I do for you? Who are you? Why, I'm Sylvain, the healer, of course. I thought everybody knew me. Leastways, everybody comes to me sooner or later when they're hurt. What are you doing? I'm mixing up a few tinctures and storing herbs for a time when they are needed. Can you heal my wounds? I'll do what I can, but the font's healing waters are used up. Shall I heal you now? Yes. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Do you have anything I can steal from you? I shall repay your kindness by robbing you blind. You have nothing that I can take. No, and I'm pretty sure all of these chests are only decorative. We can't look at them. That's fine. There's another bag in here. Let's get that back. Let us go and see Aleka, who's up here. She can help us with something. Hello. Stamping paperwork. That's nice. It's like you're hard at it. Hello and welcome to the Veld Alliance. My name is Aleka. Actually, I'm glad you came to see me. I've heard some disturbing rumours about you, or rather, about some people looking for you. Probably have disturbing rumours about us as well. Who was looking for me? I don't know their names, but twice now one of my contacts is being questioned by a group of 6 men. Apparently they were offering a sizable reward for information on your whereabouts. Watch your step. I can handle myself well enough. No doubt it's the Draxons hunting me. Matthias said I should talk to you. What do you do here, Aleka? What do you know about the Draxons? It was time I was leaving. Goodbye. Let's see. No doubt it's the Draxons hunting me. Well, you've given them reason enough to want you dead, and that's a compliment in my book. Still, I think you should be careful. The Veld Alliance needs as many people with your talents as it can get. We're talented at hitting things. Matthias said I should talk to you. Yes, well, there are two people in Tyr that you should know. Arslan, who you've met, and Tassala, who has run several missions against the Templars for us. Tell me about Tassala. Tassala poses as a merchant in the Shadow Square, where she gathers a great deal of information from us. She will know you are with the Veiled Alliance if you ask to buy a jaguar cage. What do you do here, Aleka? I suppose you could call me a facilitator of sorts. Mainly I just make sure everyone in the different Alliance cells are doing what they're supposed to. She's a pen pusher. So, what am I supposed to be doing? Good question. You're new here in Tyr and Unknown. I think Matthias will want you to run infiltration missions like you did at the Templars' offices. Right, let's go and speak to Romila again and get a quest. Goodbye, Finster. I hope to see you again soon. I'm sure you shall. I'm sure you shall see me again soon. Right, Romila, you're down here. Hello. Can we rob you blind? No. You have nothing worth taking. Never mind. Alright, Finster, we have a deadly situation here with the Draxons, but I still don't know how you do in combat. What I need is for someone to crush these Draxons, and quick. Isn't there a more subtle way to do this? Just point me at them, you'll see me fight. Shouldn't we ask Matthias about this? Let me think about it. Goodbye. Let's say, just point me at them, you'll see me fight. With an attitude like that, those Draxons won't last long in our town. What do you want me to do? Hit them. Like I said, we can't wait around for the Draxons to make their play. Take the fight straight to them and make them think twice about being in Tyr. Yeah, duff them up, basically. Do you know where the Draxons are? The Ziggurat. That's very direct. Why do you think they're in the pyramid? It's the only place big enough and deserted enough to conceal them. And where else would the dragon want his sanctum? If the Draxons aren't in the pyramid, we're in more trouble than I care to consider. How can I get into the pyramid? That's your problem. The obvious entrances have long been sealed off. Tassala, our agent in the Shadow Square, may be able to help you. You better go and talk to her then. Do you have any advice? Yeah, don't get killed. Sure, what's your step? It's pretty much the same thing. If the Draxons are preparing a sanctum for the dragon, you can bet they're laying traps and walls to protect it. We better go and talk to Tassala then, and get into the Ziggurat. For that is our next job. That is the next thing we should be doing. We've been healed. Oh, we should have a look at some of this stuff we've got as well. Let's get to the entrance again. We'll come back and talk to the others eventually, but for now, we should do some things that don't involve just talking. That's empty. I think, pretty sure these bags are empty. Yeah, the bags are empty. The chests have things in them though. Take the coins so we can sell some of these. Obsidian Great Axe. 1d10 minus 1. Still think it's as good as what we've got. Hello. Bone Githka. I think only Thrykreen can use Githka. Oh no, we can all use them. Interesting. But how good is it? 2d4 minus 1. It's not that great. Bone mace, 1d6. No. We'll probably sell all of this. Some money and another gemstone. Some money. Obsidian 2-hand sword. 1d10 minus 1. Useful for everyone. Maybe. Ring, we'll probably sell that. Bone ring armour. It only gives an AC bonus of 1, which I think we've already... These do AC bonus 1, yeah. That's no difference. Okay, oh yes. This magic. The magic. We're going to learn the spells. I looked up how to learn the spells. Right. So all you do is double click on that. So we've learned lightning. We've learned, I think that's pebble to boulder. And we've learned whatever that is, that spell, the brown splodge spell. That's the one we've learned. Yeah. I still can't remember what that one is. I have to look it up. But that's a one-use scroll. So once we've used that, that's gone. Right. Let's go to Shadow Square. Can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave? The stairs lead up to the bathhouse in Tyr. Do you climb the stairs? Yes. Yes, we do. We climb the stairs. Thank you. Thank you, Boris. I'm glad I amuse you. Right. Let's save. Just in case. Let us save. Let us talk over the music. You're saved. Let's go to Shadow Square and talk to Sala and ask to buy a Jaguar cage. Now, Sala, I think, has got a blue... I think it's you, is it? Good day, you buying anything? Oh, it is you. I would like to buy a Jaguar cage. A rare right indeed, almost as rare as another member of the Veiled Alliance. How is it that I can help you? Can you help me get into the pyramid? Not directly, but there's a Templar named Kovar who is one of Kalak's favourites and who undoubtedly knows how to get into the pyramid. I'm sure he's going to help. I'm sure I'll just go up to him and say, hey, can I get in the pyramid? A Templar isn't going to help me. No, of course not, though they've acted pretty strange since they've lost their magic, like cornered rats. They're very unpredictable. There are, however, better ways than pleading for help. So just how do I get him to help? Why, you help him, of course. You're the loyal Tyrian citizen, there to run down some magic users hiding in the pyramid. He'll buy it, I promise, especially if you show him these, proof of your citizenship. He's given us something. Kovar's house is east of the market. Citizenship, isn't everyone free in Tierna? Free, yes, a citizen, no. You'll find that freedom from slavery and Kalak's tyranny does not make everyone equal. The Templars especially grasp at any class distinction they can in order to hold on to their status. Who is this Templar? Where do I find this Templar? Well, we know who he is, and we know where he is. I've heard enough. Anxious to get going, are you? Well, I wish you luck. Thank you. Oh, here they are. That's what we want. Can we read them? Note. Nothing happens. No. We can't read anything. Okay, east of the market. That's west. Let's go east. Kovar. Let's go and find Kovar. This might be it. Motion sickness mouse. Right. You the guy? You again. Aha, here we go. You again. I warn you, my patience with you is at its end. Were my master here, he would cut you down without a thought. Well, he's not, so I'm going to punch you in the face. Your master isn't here, so talk or die. Yeah. I'm a Tyrian citizen. Here are my papers. My apologies, sir. How can I help you? That's better. Cruel. Tell me where Kovar is. I don't know. He disappeared several days ago. No body has been found, but I fear my master is in terrible trouble. I need Kovar to help me enter the pyramid. The pyramid? My master's last words were of the pyramid. He was very nervous in the days before he disappeared, muttering to himself about barbarians defiling King Kalak's wondrous pyramid. He sounds like a creep. Can you help me get into the pyramid? I suppose it's all right to tell you. Kalak is dead now. My master spoke of a secret entrance beneath a statue in the courtyard outside the pyramid. The secret to opening it is likely to be found in my master's study. What else do you know about the entrance? Nothing. My master does not confide his secrets to a servant. All I know is what I chanced to overhear. You're a spy. Not really. Tell me about your master Kovar. My master is a magnificent man. No one was better at controlling the slaves, beating them only when they deserved it, and no Templar was more loyal to the Sorcerer King. It is an honour to serve him. He sounds like a tool, and you sound like a creep. Thanks for your help. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Oh, I want to kill you, but I shouldn't. Okay. Oh, no, this is a chest. Oh, man, we've got books as well. We can look at this, and we can look at this. Let's look at this. There's nothing in it. Let's look at this. Bookcase. Use. Finster finds the shelves filled with the same book, My Patron, The Templar's Tale. Take the book. Read the book. Search the shelf. Take a book. As Finster pulls the book from the shelf, he finds a stone medallion. Finster receives 5,000 experience points. Let's take that. And let's take... I'm going to use it. If I use it, am I going to have to... There's going to be much reading. Finster flips to a page which catches his eye. Oh, it's a lot of reading. My entire life is devoted to our proud and magnificent king, and it is a life well spent. King Kalak is the embodiment of what Athas requires, a strong, direct ruler who brooks no half measures of his subjects. After 1,000 years of efficient rule, one cannot argue with his success. I count myself privileged to serve him for my short lifetime, as should everyone, from the basest slave to the richest noble. Yet Kalak's greatness does not end with his strength. His wisdom is boundless, as he could be seen in the construction of the ziggurat. If his detractors would look beyond the immediate hardships it caused, they would realise King Kalak, using the ziggurat to transform himself into the mightiest king on Athos. Soon we will all kneel before my magnificent patron. I don't think that's going to happen, because Kalak was going to use the ziggurat to transform into a dragon. He was going to fuel it with the citizens of Tyr. He's going to kill all of you. So, yeah, he sounds great. On the back page, Vincent notices what at first seems a water stain, but is actually a depiction of the statue of Kalak in front of the pyramid. Above the statue is a medallion with a curious design, and below it is a staircase. It's a hint. You've got to use the medallion to get into the... Can I rob your house blind? Do you have anything? No, you don't have anything worth taking. Never mind. Let us head to the statue, hopefully without being attacked by Draxons, who are now roaming the streets looking for us. Uppy downy motion sickness. That's the motion sickness mouse. Stop it. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Right. Let's head to the statue. Which is up here, I think. The statue of the mysterious red stains. Here it is. And here's where we're supposed to put the medallion. Wherever it is. Have you got it? There you are. Right. Pop it in. Garn places the stone medallion in its slot on the statue. A mechanism deep inside clicks as the statue moves to reveal a narrow staircase leading beneath the courtyard. Each party member receives 10,000 experience points. There we are. That is the way down. But we've changed to Garn. We need to go back to Finster because it's easier. Make Finster leader. Finster is leader. That's better. This is the way down into the pyramid here. And we're going to do that in next time. So we shall see what happens.